Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the start of this video. Welcome to the start of our lives together. The marriage certificate is in the mail, but for the meantime, let's talk microphones. Sennheiser versus Rode microphones. It's a really unfair comparison. Right now, I am recording using the Sennheiser MKE300. This is my mic. I've been using it for 10 years. I've had other mics in the past. I've had the Rode NTG2, but the Sennheiser MKE300 was that perfect balance of quality with convenience. Like it's got the regular jack plugging straight into my camcorder right now. It's small, it's lightweight, it takes one small battery, there's an on and off switch, and everything else is controlled via the camera. It's a convenient microphone, it's been fantastic to use, but it is falling apart. It's 10 years old, there's no foam windshield on it anymore. That's deteriorated in the last 3 years. The foot's been cracked, all the screw, all the mount, everything's plastic on this microphone, and it's just cracked, degraded, eroded. The threads for the screws have all eroded. It's basically held together with blue tack and a hair tie. So look, I've had the Sennheiser for a really long time. I wanted to show off my brand new microphone. I went out and I got the Rode VideoMic Go. Here it is mounted to my Sony a6300. It's mounted to the camera because seriously, the hole on the bottom of the Rode VideoMic Go doesn't fit like a light stand or a tripod. It probably fits a mic stand just fine. It doesn't fit the stuff that I use for my videos. And now you get to listen to it for yourself. This is the Rode VideoMic Go. It's just arrived today. I was really keen to check it out. It's got some really great features, but plenty of foibles of its own. The hole in the bottom of the microphone not being the only one. I need to get like an adapter nut or something to fix that for myself. But the microphone itself doesn't require batteries, which is great. You can just plug it straight into your camera's audio and it runs. Like battery powered mics are fantastic. They give you much better audio, but they're also like there's that extra element of things failing. So when it comes to recording videos here in my games room where it's just me talking to the camera, the Rode VideoMic made a lot of sense in that way that I could just, have it on the mic at all time, on the camera at all times. It's always plugged in, it's always ready to go, it's always powered up and ready to record. I thought that was a really big advantage of having the VideoMic, especially for some of these less formal videos where I'm just sitting down talking. It also comes on its very own shock mount, which is a great little feature. Helps cut out some of that wobble when you're like holding shots. Not a big deal for me either, but for an $82 microphone, the fact it didn't require battery power, it's made by Rode and it doesn't sound half bad, and it has its own built-in shock mount, are fantastic features. It sounds a lot better than the onboard microphone, which I will show you in a little bit. But I also wanted to talk about the Rode. If you've seen any other reviews, you know that the cable's detachable. You can plug in a longer cable, which I have done today. It comes with a short, like little Rode cable, really good quality cable though, like really thick. So if you're plugging it straight on top of your camera, a cable like this is perfect. But you can get replacements, you can get longer cables, you can get shorter cables if you really need to have a really, really short cable. If short cables are your thing, go for it, guys. So it's been a great microphone, but big but. I'm recording everything right now on the Sony Nex VG20. It's a camcorder from about 8 years ago. It doesn't have any Wi-Fi capabilities whatsoever. The Sony a6300 that I currently have my microphone mounted to, I could maybe even judge for yourself what some of that wobble sounds like as you're trying to hold the microphone and record. The Sony a6300 does have Wi-Fi. You can use like an external, like an iPad or a phone as your monitor while you're recording a video. That uses a Wi-Fi signal. If you're using, put it straight on me. If you are using the Wi-Fi capabilities of that camera with that microphone, it will give you static, like a bit of ticking, a bit of clicking. It's not great, it's not consistent. I haven't had that same issue when I've been using the Sony a6300 without turning on that Wi-Fi. So hopefully for most of my recording, 99% of it, it works fine, there's no issues. But if I am using an external monitor, I need to be sure that I'm using my Sennheiser microphone, or I'm picking up audio from a different source, because that microphone is going to cause problems for me. So the Sennheiser, fantastic microphone. I've had a lot of luck with it. I'm not getting rid of it. The plan is to like fix the mounting stuff, get some super glue, get some screws that fit properly, find a better shoe to put it on, fix it up, make it functional again, and use it for stuff like interviews, for convention stuff. It's a great microphone. I'm not ready to get rid of it. I just wanted something a little bit more convenient. So thank you so much for watching. Before we sign off, before we finish up here, I did want to pull out my microphones and give you a taste of what the onboard audio sounds like for the Sony Nex VG20. As far as camcorders go, it's got a really sleek looking 5.1 Dolby surround sound onboard microphone built straight in there. The onboard microphone for the Sony Nex VG20 had some really good reviews back when it launched, 5, 6, 7 years ago. But you'll find with a lot of onboard microphones, both with the Nex VG20, even with the Sony a6300, I prefer the onboard audio of this camera a lot more, but it's still attached to the camera. Every bump against the camera, every knock, you're gonna hear it. It's gonna be audible. It's even if you have like a camera lens that has a motor in it. I've got one somewhere. But like a zoom lens with a motor where you can zoom in and out, you're going to hear that sort of stuff through the microphone a lot of the time. Especially, like, these cameras are so small. They're so small and they do so much. That spending $80 on an external microphone, like the Rode VideoMic Go, this thing right here, spending $80 on a Rode VideoMic Go is I think it's a really good way to improve the production quality of your video without necessarily breaking the bank, without relying on onboard camera audio, and without having to spend a lot of money on like an XLR shotgun setup. Again, convenience is a really big thing for me, making my workflow more simple by having no battery that I need to worry about, easy to replace the cables or find the cables of the right length that I need to use for the recording, and also having the built-in shock mount. Did I mention recording in stereo? Because that's been a really big deal for me. But using the Sennheiser MKE 300 for the last couple of years and having that mono soundtrack really bugged me. So I'm really excited not to have to deal with that anymore, and just having a much more convenient, much more easy to set up setup right here in the games room where I do a bulk of my recording. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this has proven valuable for you in your microphone searches. I definitely would not hesitate buying another Sennheiser in the future when I've got a little bit more cash again. Thank you for sticking with me through this video. Please leave any comments, stuff I may have left out. I really feel like the comment section of YouTube helps videos become more valuable than the video itself. Like, so many times I've gone to a comment section on a camera review or on a microphone review, and people have filled in the blanks, people have made their own comparisons, people have made their own judgments, and obviously their own purchasing decisions, and have a lot more information on different products, different microphones, different cameras. So please, if you have something to share, leave it down there in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Cheers.